Start mine. You plan to repeat in the Scaramouche?
Yes.
Let's don't. Save some time.
Okay.
Have time to hear it all if you repeat everything.
Okay.
We'll play everything straight through. Well, you can repeat the chord.
Okay. I will not be doing the repeats in Bari 1.
Okay.
Bari 2, I believe.
Yeah, that's a lot of playing without stopping it.
Yeah. Oh.
That's one of the tricky parts about playing unaccompanied music, is that you have to breathe. Wait for breathe.
Yeah, especially in the first one.
And really the best way to work on that is to push yourself to, when you're practicing, to practice in very long chunks, okay? Because here, you know, you have to basically play for, what, 7, 8 minutes in a row. We normally don't do that. You know, you play the piano, there's a rest, play the band, all kinds of rest. You're practicing, you play some, you stop, okay, right? You play some more, you know. We don't often run, you know, well, you don't have to run through the whole piece in order to do it, but just when you're practicing, just don't stop as much, you know. If you're working on one section, just kind of keep going, repeat, take a breath and repeat, and you know, keep doing it and try and stretch the amount of time that you can play. That's a strategy for that. You get a great sound when you're playing softly, and then when you push it, it kind of cracks and gets a little wild.
Yeah.
What your reeds do so. That's the main thing. If you have a harder reed, you can push it more and then more and more. You can do that. What strings do you play?
On Bari, I'm using a Select Jazz D'Addario 2 medium.
Yeah, that's way too soft. Way too soft. What mouthpiece is that?
This is a, oh my gosh.
Is it a Selmer?
Yeah, Summer
C-star?
D, no, it's
D?
the DS80.
Okay, that's
It's a little
good.
bigger than the
Yeah,
C-star.
that's good. For a D, I would play a number 4 reed.
Wow.
A number four Van Doren reed, blue box. Those are going to be a lot harder, but it won't be that much harder to play. Trust me, it won't be. But it'll make the saxophone work a lot. You'll get much richer sounds in the low register, and the high register will be more in tune. I mean, the whole thing will be way better. So give that a try, because it's going to be. I love that at the University of Florida. I have them buy summer Ds for all the Bari saxophones, because you can't buy number 5 reeds anymore, which is what you needed to use on the C star. And that's the main thing. And then there are some times where you do seem to push the dynamic just a little too much, too vigorously. You know, it's true for cello. You know, there's only so hard they can press on the strings. You know, and you're getting some really loud things in the slogan, the Sarabande. You're giving us and it should be, you know, even if we don't even hear those early notes, it's not that big a deal. The most important things are the big notes, and you're making the little notes, all these race notes and mordents and things, get accented and get really loud, and we don't want that. Those notes weren't even written by Bach. You know, he didn't write that stuff in. He wrote the notes, and performers did stuff. They did these things, but it's just as a way of embellishing, of coloring the tune. But the tune is that Bach wrote is the most important thing. You notice in the Sarabande he writes 4 notes and then 3 notes, and that's because he gives you an option. Like if you don't want to play the low A, you can just play play the 3 notes.
Yeah.
And obviously, you don't play the low A, the 3 notes are way easier to just have it be soft. Oh, you know what can you tell me about Sarabande? You know what that is?
No.
It's a dance.
Okay.
And it's a dance that's in 3, and the accented beat is on 2.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
It's weird. So when you play this one, you've got to go.
So put more accent on those dotted 8/16 figures too. Okay.
It's that second beat. You have to kind of lean into. And when you know that, and you go through and play, you go, oh yeah, that's like completely different. Anyway, nice job.